Hey guys, you asked for it, I got it. Today we're gonna go over this new bag from 945 Industries. This is the QAPX X-Pack. This one is black, and I'm not gonna lie, this is my first bag from them. I have not opened it yet. I have not researched these. I just saw in the comments you guys highly recommended this, so I figured I'd give it a go. Before we get into it, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit of information overload when I first checked out their site. They have so many sizes, so many colors, and you can get it with a holster, you can get it with a attachment for a holster. There's a lot of variety. I tried to figure out which one made the most sense for me. I thought the XL would probably be the best because I do tend to carry larger firearms. And it'll kind of show me, you know, the best of the best, and I could always downsize if I need to. So, full disclaimer, this was not sent to me. I have no affiliation at this time with 945 Industries. So yes, I did buy this with my own money, and we're gonna give you an honest, real, you know, first impressions of what I think of this bag. So let's open this up and check it out. All right, so right out of the gate, the feel of it definitely reminds me of my Eberly stock. If I'm correct, this is a 210D nylon. This one is waterproof. You know, living here in Florida, I did think having one that is waterproof would make more sense because it gets hot, I sweat a lot, and I thought that feature was pretty nice. So going over the back real quick, looks like we have two sets of straps here. This one looks like a quick detach. I'll have to play with that later, but I did not realize it came with two straps. I think it's cool. I think I'm not going to use the smaller ones because it just will be a little bit too much for me. I like being able to, you know, swing it around on my body. It does have a quick detach clip on this one and this one as well. This one's just a little bit smaller. And then these gotta be easy to come off. Sorry guys, literally first time checking out this bag, and yeah, that's gonna be something I gotta play with a little bit later to get these off. But so it looks like this here is a 3-compartment bag. Starting the front, pretty small bag here. Pocket. You know, that could be good for like maybe wallet, keys. Probably throw a tourniquet in there, flashlight. We'll have to test that out later and kind of see what I can fit in there. Then the big middle compartment here, that looks like this is where the firearm would go. Okay, this has to be the extra attachment. So, yeah, that's all hook and loop. So this would wrap around your holster that you have already. It is pretty cool that they offer holsters. If you want a bag that comes with the holster that you want for your firearm, you can order that directly from them. Big panel back here. So we'll test that out in a little bit. On this side, just shows, you know, the different ways you could carry it. We'll take a look at that later. This panel here, there's a little bit of hook and loop on the bottom, but mostly it is soft, just like the outside of the bag. Down here just kind of says, you know, made in the USA. You gotta love that, guys. I mean, that definitely is a pro for me. These are gonna be the quick access tabs. It's cool that you could do either side. We will test that out in a little bit once I kind of get my bearings on this whole bag. And in the back, you do have another small pouch. So I like that it is 3 different compartments. Kind of gives you some variety. If you wanted to keep, you know, your wallet and phones in one and then have your, like, your knife, your flashlight, tourniquet in another, that would be pretty cool. We'll get some close-ups of this so you guys can really see it. And then across it has like this kind of X design all over it. It does have a texture to it, but feels pretty nice. It feels pretty lightweight. Let's check to see if my firearm can fit in there. Right here, I know YouTube standards, yes, this is free, clear and empty. This is my crossbreed holster for that. And looks like that fits freaking perfect. So this here is the Sig Sauer DH3 AXG. It's, you know, their fusion between like a full size, because it is a almost the same size length as a 226, and the grip here is basically the macro grip with a mag weld. So I'm kind of glad I got the XL because that thing fits perfectly. I don't think I'm going to fit anything else in that pouch, but that really works out well. We'll also test this thing out with some other holsters, but personally, I've been rocking this crossbreed holster for a while now. It's actually cut for my X macro. I'm surprised it fit the DH3, but while waiting for a holster to come specifically for that, it's all I have right now. So let's see what else I can fill this out with. All right, guys, we got the strap off here that I don't think I'll use that secondary one. We got it kitted out pretty well. I got 2 extra mags, flashlight, knife, and I actually put my G19 in here in a regular holster so you guys can check it out. Sits kind of natural right there. I do like it. Pull this, quick access, firearm out. Show you guys what that looks like. So that this basically wraps around your standard holster and has all this hook and loop on the back. And then you can place it however is the best draw for you. I think for you guys, a G19 is probably one of the most common carried things, so show you that does fit in there well. You could probably go up to a 17. Let's disconnect this here. Take another look at that. Let's see, could I configure this enough to fit a 17 in here? Possibly a 17 would fit in here. Might be a little tight with an optic, but I think you could get it. So I think that's pretty cool. Kind of like the low pro style of the crossbreed holster better, but it's all up to you guys' preference. What you guys own will probably work. This little attachment was a surcharge in addition to the bag. And just like I said earlier, you can get a holster made specifically for this bag, and the back of that holster has the hook and loop. So up to you guys if you guys want to use your own holster or get one custom made for the bag. I don't know if that will make the lead time longer, but so far I like it. I think it's pretty lightweight. I like that it's 3 compartment, and I like the material. It's pretty slick. I'm pretty sure this one is the fully waterproof one. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad it fits this gun because this is what I'm gonna be carrying for a little bit, at least until my new holster gets here. Then we can do it on body. But for now, I think this works. Just to show you guys what's in here. 2 extra 17 round mags, my mod light, and a knife. Probably could fit a tourniquet down the bottom here as well. Could probably stack this stuff in here. I do believe they sell an organizer for this front pouch. So let's just see, would that all fit? That all fits, and let's throw this on. Let's see how that weight feels. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's a fairly light bag. Let me grab some other bags real quick. We'll do a comparison for size so you guys can kind of see what else is comparable. All right, guys, for size reference, again, this thing is already kitted out, so it's why it's got a little bit of bulge, but it doesn't feel cumbersome on body. This here is my Vertex tactical fanny pack. Sorry, there's nothing in here. I literally gutted this one out to fill that. And I would say these are about the same size. This is slightly longer, and this one kind of gets a little bit more depth to it. The material on this, I believe, is the 500 nylon. Different texture for sure. This is more like the rest of my Vertex bags, where this has a softer, more glossy feel to it, similar to the Everly stock Fade Sling. And then over here, this is my 5-liter Save Your Equipment Obscura bag. Yeah, that's definitely bigger. This is definitely bigger and bulkier. This also is more of a quick access bag. Although, guys, the Vertex is not that much slower. I wouldn't say it's like a deal breaker if you're saying you want the quick access to something. But yeah, you guys can see this bag's pretty much, 3 inches longer. But this does have a lot of nice padding to it, where this is slick on the back. So it really depends on what exactly you're trying to get out of a bag. But so far, first impressions, I like it a lot. I like how lightweight this is. I do like that it has 3 compartments, so I can kind of separate everything how I would want it. I like that it has the quick access pull tab. Is that gonna get annoying with that hanging out, flapping around, like if I'm out on my bike or something? Maybe. But easy to stuff away and you don't need it. You can just go back to the zippers, which I'm sure let's test that out real quick. I'm sure it's plenty quick. I'm so used to doing that on my Vertex, so let's see here. Yeah, I mean, talking a few milliseconds, obviously, and I know everyone's gonna argue, carrying off body is never gonna be as quick as carrying on body, but listen, the more important thing of that is that you guys are training, being proficient, and actually carrying, because it doesn't matter what you have or what holster you have. If you're not training with it and actually carrying it, it's useless. So you guys always like to argue in the comments with me that, oh, it's so much slower on the body, but listen, some of us have certain circumstances that we have to use a bag, or there's just certain times a bag, like listen, if I'm out on a bike, this is a lot easier than having something in the waistband. There's certain times where a bag just makes more sense. Also, I can leave this ready in my safe or somewhere secure if I just need a grab and go bag. It's nice to have everything already ready. I don't have to worry about filling my pockets. I just can grab it and do whatever I gotta do. So you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Have any of you had a 945 bag? What are your thoughts on it? What colors do you think are the best colors? I went with black just because it's kind of my go-to. I do like the other colors. I was very close to getting a different one, but I figured for my first bag, just go with black. For this being the XL, I think it's a really good size. You can basically fit, I'd say just about anything in here. They have exact measurements on their site for what dimensions will fit. So I would strongly encourage looking at those dimensions and measuring your firearm first before picking a size. For me, I carry more large full-size guns, so having this option was rather nice. Again, I don't think I'll be using that other strap, but we'll see. Maybe there will be some circumstance where I need it. For now, I think I'm gonna rock it just like this. Really surprised how light this is. If there's anything I missed or anything you guys wanna know, as always, drop in the comments below. I will get right back to you. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you appreciate this kind of content, do me a favor, like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Help us continue growing. I appreciate all the support, guys. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do a new bag probably every month for you guys. If there's a bag in particular that you guys wanna see, drop it in the comments below. I really appreciate you guys letting me know what brands you guys like. It helps me learn more brands. Before you guys told me about this, I didn't even know about this. And now I'm excited to try this out. So let me know what's your favorite bag. Drop it in the comments. If I don't already have it, I'll check it out. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.